I just gotta talk about
wait. Before we do that, I have something I want to say. It's gonna make that story even funnier, but I just have something I want to say. I can't tell you enough how much I appreciate the things you do for this family. I observe how you are with our kids. I observe how you are with me. There's not a thing in this world you wouldn't do for any of us. And I know we're going to talk about Quentin's birthday party later, but like, I know I act annoyed and all that stuff with you buying thousands of Toy Story things, right, for this birthday. But like, just the effort that you put in does not go unnoticed. And I truly appreciate you for everything you do for us. And I love you very much. So I just want to make sure that that was known for the world. Like, you hold so much for this family, and people don't realize it. Even with this podcast, I mean, you've been doing all the editing and
all of
all of
it,
that, which
as
is
in all of it.
fantastic. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. All of the editing, which is fantastic. Like, I mean, the software's on your computer. If we're being fair about this, so
You're on your computer right now. You can
right.
clearly log in, but
No, but I just wanted people to know how great you are and
oh well, thank you.
How much I appreciate you. Sorry. Continue.
That's not at all where I was going to start. I was going to start with how freaking sore I am before we jumped into the other story. From this landscaping the last day and a half. Oh my gosh, my hamstrings are toast.
I got to the gym today and I went to just do my normal stretches with the stability stick.
Mm-hmm.
And I leaned down to like get my hamstrings in my low back, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? My hamstrings were just two little rubber, just knots.
I am sore in places. I have not been sore in a long time. To be fair, I have not been working out like just with towards the end of my pregnancy and all of that, and then just kind of getting back into the swing of things. So I've not been hitting the gym. I've just been walking primarily, and so. But like that's the most I've been doing is like walks during the week. I'm not doing like a ton of extra stuff. And so we're replacing our edging around all of our landscaping and ripping out the old ones. And I did not feel like it was going to be that labor intensive, but like swinging the mallet and everything. And I spent forever cutting up the old stuff this morning. I know you were working. I mean, hundreds of little pieces of edging that I cut into small pieces to fit in our trash can, but like unreal how sore I am right now.
Well, and you're probably more sore from yesterday than today at this point. And it's crazy for sure that you are because like I mowed and all of that yesterday and then did probably 75% of that work yesterday, but it just goes to show how long it's been since you've actually worked out and that you're that sore off of that, and then the minimum that you did this morning.
Is on fire. I'm borderline going to call a chiropractor and be like, can I just show up tomorrow because I need you to refix everything? And then my hamstrings, they're so tight. It's unreal.
Putting the rest of that mulch down this evening almost was the death of me.
I was supposed to help you.
It wasn't even that much, but yeah, which was fine. I mean, it wasn't that big a deal. It was easy to do. It was just carrying those bags back and forth. I was like, this is terrible. But it's done. We just have to do the river rock and all that stuff now.
So this episode is going to air on 420. That's the weed holiday for those of you who don't know what it is. I am not an active participant.
And for those of you that celebrate, it's good.
Yes, for those of you that celebrate, happy 420. No, I thought it'd be funny to share my first weed experience on our honeymoon, which was not fun. So we go to Jamaica.
It was. No, it was.
Mm-mm. It was fun for approximately 18 minutes, and then it was no longer fun.
Okay, so I'm no. You're
so
now you're already
we'll tag team it. You can give the backstory.
Okay,
but for everyone, we honeymooned in Jamaica, where weed is legal. This was my first run at it, and literally the first day we are there, they've got some, I don't know what else to call peddlers strolling the beach, just trying to sell you all kinds of things, like get your hair braided or do parasailing. What'd you say? Give blood?
No, the plug. The plug is just scouring the beach.
thought you said give blood. I was like,
give blood. That's insanity.
I think I was there for that. And so we literally get there, check in. I think they're taking our stuff to our room, and we just walk out, and we're like, let's just go get a lay of the land, right? Figure out where everything is.
Well, we wanted to go to the beach. Like that was the first thing we wanted to do because it was getting ready to get dark. We got there at like 5.
Yeah. So before we get into dinner, I wanted to just go to the beach, see what was going on and all that. And
yeah.
So you can.
So I'm not going to let you embellish this. I was the one that knew exactly. Yeah. I knew exactly what was going on the entire time. So your mindset of how this went is way different than mine.
Okay.
So like I said, we were on the beach. It was like 5:30. Sun's starting to go down. There's not that many of the peddlers left because I think a lot of them do like hair braiding, like you said, and some of those other things that they do during the day on the beach, like massages, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But this dude comes strolling by and he doesn't even go to Amber immediately. I don't know why he chose him. I mean, maybe I do, but like he comes directly to me and he's like,
look at the two of us. Who do you think he's going to walk up to? If he walks up to me, I think something bad is going to happen.
He walks out to me and he goes, what's up, man? I'm the flower guy. I was like, I'm good right now, bro. Thanks, man. I just got here. Like, I don't want to deal with this right now. I'm also like 1 day into my marriage, like 1 full day into my marriage at this point. So fast forward like a day and a half. I think the third day is when
you've been feeding me. I'm going to go see the guy. I'm going to go see the guy. I'm going to go see the guy. We got cash, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, dude,
and you were like, no.
I don't do that. I don't partake. Like, it's not my thing.
I was like, you're going to be fine. I said, you're going to be fine. And here you go. Right. So
died.
No, you did not. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go get something. And she's like, well, I don't want to smoke it. I've never done anything like that. I don't want to do that. And I was like, okay, I'll just see if they have a brownie.
No, the extent of my smoking experience was like the one time we went to hookah in college and then we never did it again because it was terrible.
Yeah.
Smoking is not my jam. So.
Yeah. So that day when I bought it, we'll talk about what it looked like in a second, but I brought it home and I took some.
Home as I was going to
show Amber.
Hotel.
Our room. Yeah. I took some and I was just showing Amber like, hey, I'm going to take some to make sure everything's cool. I don't want you to freak out. I want you to see me in that state and see, everything's cool.
This is a whole day before I even ventured into testing it.
Yeah. Whole day, full day. So like in the morning is when I bought it. That afternoon I took it. And then, I felt great. I mean, I felt fantastic. So at this moment, you're like, okay, things are fine. So then the next morning, we went to breakfast as normal, which their breakfast was so fire. We can talk about that another day, but their breakfast was so fire.
Food all around was
and,
so good.
And I had, I pretty much owned the mimosa bar. We got done and we went and got massages and then went to go back to our room and change and put, like sunscreen and swimsuits and all that stuff on. So we get back to our room and I took like that much, the same amount that I took the day before. I literally gave you like
half
dime width. I gave you like a dime width of this, like a literal dime.
Yeah.
And so we went down. It was like, what? I don't know, like 9:45, 10 o'clock at this point.
Yeah, because right? I think wasn't beach volleyball at like 10:30 or something.
10:30.
Yeah.
For the record, I'm
either way. Before we need to back up because when I tell you that this edible looked like a giant piece of shit, literal human poop wrapped in aluminum foil, and like in my mind, again, as someone who is naive to like a lot of things, I'm a very innocent, sheltered person.
I wouldn't say innocent.
That is not at all what I had in mind. Like when you tell me you're buying a brownie, I'm thinking a nice square fudgy, delicious, sweet brownie. Like no trace of the weed in there at all. There was freaking grass coming out of the brownie.
Like, okay, now you're no.
It was clearly the weed, but it was like you could see it. In my mind, again, I'm thinking it's going to be
it was not
square
all
Betty Crocker brownie baked into it.
Look, this is a guy in Jamaica who is probably making this at his house.
Number one is the
but here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Shape of this.
What I will say, like, the Jamaica is, they don't do the other stuff. Like, it's pretty much all wheat. Like, everybody is, that's like a national flour to them. But I was never concerned that, like, okay, one, this thing looks like a piece of shit, but two, like, that there was anything else in it, right? Like, it was not laced with anything. According to you, it might have been, but it wasn't. Get out of here. So I get her to take it, and she's like pounding the orange juice we have in our room because she thinks it's so nasty,
so bad. Again,
like
in my mind, I'm like, it should taste like a brownie. No.
I tried it.
Like the way weed smells. The way weed smells is how this thing tasted, and so I'm already like regretting my decision. I'm like, this was terrible. Basically, I like swallowed it whole. I was like, I can't even chew this. It's disgusting. I'm out. Like, it's so gross. So gross. So we make our way down to the beach and like get situated. And we've been playing beach volleyball pretty much every day at 10:30. There's a whole group of people that we've met and are playing with and all that. So 10:30 rolls around, we start playing. And at this point, I'm not feeling anything. I feel totally fine. And about midway through this volleyball game, I think you were on the other team. So like, I look across to you under the net and I'm like,
I could see it in your face too. You were like, you just looked at me. It was like, I was like, oh yeah, she's
if you know me at all, I'm not super subtle. Everything's on my face. Like, if I'm happy, if I'm sad, if I'm angry, I don't hide a lot of emotion. It's all right there. And so I can feel my body like telling him like, it hit. I feel different. Like, my body feels kind of weird.
Wildly, like you weren't.
No. But I was just like, I felt a shift in my body, and I was like, okay, things are happening. So we finished the volleyball game, and then you're like, let's go swim for a little bit. We're getting ready for lunch. Lunch is soon or whatever. Yeah,
cool off. Yeah.
Chill out. We go get in the pool or in the ocean, and we're just kind of swimming and floating around and everything. And again, feel totally fine. And then,
hold on. Let me. I'm picking the story up here. You're not telling any of the rest of this. Okay? Because you can tell part of this at this point, but like, I had to deal with it. So
I know.
While we're in the water, like, you are in the full on giggles. You were having a great time when we were in the water. So to be clear, it was good until it wasn't. So this is what I was saying earlier.
Correct.
You were having a great time, and then you hit me with the true I'm high moment, and you're like, let's go get some lunch. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. So they have to reset where the buffet is, and the buffet doesn't open until 12:30 because they close breakfast, I believe, at 11:30. I think they had to have an hour for that.
Mm-hmm.
And so, am I boring you?
Landscaping kicked my ass. I'm so tired.
I know. And so we get out of the water. By the time we dry off, get the sand rinsed off and all that stuff, we go up there, and it's like 12:20, and they haven't opened yet. Well, this is about the worst thing that could have fucking happened. So literally, we go sit.
Also, like whatever the hell else they put in this brownie decided to make itself known.
There's nothing else in there. You just didn't know how to handle it. So anyway, we
when I tell you, real quick, because this prefaces us sitting on the bench. Every appendage, arms, legs.
It didn't feel like that until you sat down. Like you said you could feel some kind of weight.
Yeah.
Like, but when we sat down,
I swear,
like you said,
on my life, someone.
I don't feel good.
I know.
I was like, what?
I swear, somebody tied cinder blocks to every. Like, I couldn't lift my arms. I couldn't move my legs. I couldn't hold my head up. I'm literally sitting in this chair, just like neck flopping all over the place because I couldn't hold anything up. I couldn't hold anything up.
Everyone, please don't let her lie to you. Your neck was not going.
I could not hold it up.
So it's like 12:25 at this point, and she's like, I need to lay down. I feel like everything is going to fall off. Everything's so heavy. was like, fine. So I have to, our room is not close to the buffet.
No.
I am like carrying her like she just went ham on mimosas at breakfast and was hammered. That's what it looked like. If you had no idea what's going on, it looked like she just got way too jacked up by noon. So we are walking back and she is cussing me up and down. I'm like, there's people here. This is awesome. They don't know what's going on here, but I'm getting cussed out. This is fucking fantastic. We go up into our room. We had the second floor. We get in our room and she's like taking all her swim stuff off and like putting a robe on and all this stuff and still just jawing, talking crazy to me. Like, I can't believe you gave me this. What the fuck was in this? I can't believe you would do this to me when we just got married, blah, 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 blah. She lays down and she is still talking shit. So they had come and made our bed. They put like fancy towel sculptures on our bed.
Mm-hmm.
She like moved that, laid on her side of the bed, and didn't move the pillows at all, didn't get under any covers, but just literally is laying there on her back, talking shit, cussing me out. And I remember her saying like half a sentence and then just did not move for 3 hours. So luckily it rained, so it didn't like really waste the day. But like I was also high and also didn't get lunch. So because it was our honeymoon, we were getting these things called nightly hors d'oeuvres. It was really just desserts coming to our rooms.
Desserts, yeah.
So they're sitting up where the TV is, and I'm fried, and I'm looking at them, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so hungry right now. But like, she's gonna kill me if I eat these without her. So I just had to thug it out. Finally, after 3 hours, I was like, fuck it, I gotta go for it. The second I start unwrapping these things, what are you doing? Wakes up immediately.
And then I'm like, what time is it? We never got lunch. He's like, it's 3:30. And I'm like, you let me sleep? And he's like, what did you want me to do? And I'm like, well, now we can't get any food. Like, it's 3:30.
They had the cabana. The cabana was open.
But I didn't. I just wanted to like go sit. And we had made some friends who we're still friends with who got married the same day as us. And I love them dearly. I was not ready to engage with other humans at this time. And we go down to the little snack shack, grab a couple beef patties, which are amazing, period. Like, they're good anytime. But then they're down there and they're wanting to chit chat. And how's your day been? What are you doing the rest of the day? And I'm like, I was ready to chit chat.
That's funny as hell to me.
On all that is holy, I just want to curl up in a ball and like disengage. I like not in the mood to speak. So,
but then we went on our anniversary trip. We did not go for this reason, but we went to Denver the next year, and you took edibles there and had a great time.
It's regulated.
Yeah, I mean, we rode scooters from downtown all the way to Mile High, which is now in Power. But like, yeah, that was a nice little ride, and we were feeling great.
It was. So, regulation is a good thing. More of that.
But then, hold on. When we went back for our 5-year, you didn't have a problem.
I didn't do anything in our 5-year.
I thought you
because you bought
a little puffy puff.
Nope. So I told you I don't do that. And I was not about to buy another edible off some random human on the beach.
I was not about to ruin
lesson learned, people. Don't do that.
The thing is, had we gotten an edible this time around at the 5-year and you went through the same thing, I could have just gone and done my own thing at the resort for a little bit because I would have known you were okay. I would have known it would have been 3 hours and you'd been ready to roll.
Yeah. No, I learned my lesson. I was good. One and done. Thank you so much. It was a great time. It was a great time. So, yeah, happy 420 to those who celebrate. And for those of you who don't, I'll be with you watching from the sidelines. Because no thanks. No thanks.
Oh, boy.
Let's recap solo parenting weekend and wedding weekend. So what do you want to share from the wedding?
I thought the wedding was really, really pretty. It was in a pretty fancy hotel. I can't wait for the like actual pictures to come out because
guys, when I tell you I about murdered this man on Sunday after
we'll get to this
after 4 days.
Can we get to this in a minute?
With my children, who I love very much.
We'll get to this in a minute. Just wait, because you asked me about the wedding.
Yes,
we can get to that point. I did. So again, we talked about this last week, but like knowing Cruz and Rachel, knowing how they got together, knowing Cruz for so long, like I called him. Well, I didn't call him. I voice messaged him the other day on the way home from wherever we were. Oh, swim. And because it was so chaotic for them, right? Like you know this too.
Yeah.
When we got married, your people are asking for pictures. People are coming up and congratulating you. So, as a member of the wedding party, I wasn't about to do anything to take away from their day at all. So I just told them, this is one of my favorite moments of our friendship, seeing him get to this point in life, and seeing him get to this next chapter. And I couldn't be happier for him for finding Rachel in particular. She's just an awesome person.
Yeah.
Her mom was super cool. I had a great time at this wedding. Not to discount what happened at home.
Keep rubbing it
but
in.
Like I had a great time in a sense of I just was genuinely in a state of joy for Cruz the entire time I was there. And I was trying to do everything I could to keep things organized for them.
Yeah.
As much as I could, right? And so it was a great weekend. Got a chance to explore a little bit of downtown Fort Worth because in the 8 years we lived there, we never really went over there because it was so far.
So far.
But yeah, it was cool. It was a great weekend. And outside of my flight getting delayed 2.5 hours coming home, I had a great time.
Yeah. Solo parenting was less fun, I can assure you. No, I mean, all in all, actually, it was a pretty solid weekend across the board. Nothing major really went down. But it's just by the time you get to Sunday afternoon and you've been doing your thing all weekend and not sending a single freaking photo to keep me in the loop a little bit because I wasn't there, didn't get to see what was going on, nothing. So I'm flying blind and living vicariously through one of the other groomsmen's wife who I don't follow, but luckily Rachel was sharing a few things here and there so I could see snippets. Most importantly, a snippet of you carrying Cruz in the air with a tie wrapped around your head. So that was lovely.
Mm-hmm. That was ninja time.
But no, I mean, the weekend was good. It didn't rain as much as it was supposed to, which helped a ton. So we could be outside a majority of the time. Quentin did have his first T-ball game on Saturday, which was...
I was actually sad to miss that. And the pictures, just to be fair, because we were already in Cruz's room, I'm showing everybody as those pictures are coming in. I'm so excited.
T-ball? Oh, yeah, so that's what you're supposed to do, is you're supposed to share with your spouse.
All right.
What they're missing out on. So that they can also live vicariously.
Generally, when I go somewhere, I don't do that.
Yeah, it's terrible. And after however long we've been together, 14 years, you think you'd learn. That's all I'm
in the moment. I was vibing. I'm in the moment. It is what it is.
Can you share the vibe with your wife who was supposed to be there and couldn't? That's all I'm asking. Anyway, T-ball was as chaotic as one might imagine. And so I was already a little stressed going into this because it's his first time playing. I also know 4-year-old T-ball is kids don't know how to catch. They don't know how to throw. They don't know the bases. There's just a lot happening. And then having Kaya with me as well, it was timed perfectly. All this girl had to do was nap. She just had to nap for an hour and a half. His game was 10:15 to 11:15. We left the house at 9:45 to get there early because coach wanted to get them warmed up and, because they really don't have any formal practices at this age. So just to get acquainted, get comfortable, all that. And so she fell asleep in the car and was perfect. She doesn't need to eat till right around 11:15, 11:30. If she'll just sleep for the next hour and 20 minutes, we're golden. Because I knew I was going to have to I couldn't be out in the field. There was a lot of dads out in the field helping at bases, helping the kids in the field, where to throw and all that good stuff. And so we get there and, she's asleep. I help him get warmed up. We throw the ball around a little bit, all that. And then, of course, 12 minutes into this game, she decides she needs to be awake and isn't just happy sitting in the stroller. Luckily, our neighbors ended up stopping by. Their son had a game at 9, across the street. And so they came and showed up just to give me some extra hands for a little bit, and which was super helpful because she was having a meltdown and needed to be pushed in her stroller. And so Amanda helped out and did that while I was kind of going out and helping and trying to direct him a little bit.
And Neil took pictures for us.
Neil took some pictures and videos too. I told Amanda the other night that I was so mad. They left with probably 15 minutes left in the game time or whatever, and Kaya could not deal. She was hungry. And so, of course, I'm sitting in a chair feeding her. Both arms are occupied. Quentin's playing shortstop, and he fields it and throws it to first, like a little one hopper, and it was beautiful. And I have no evidence of it. And that sucks, but he otherwise did really well. I'll pop a video in here of him with his first hit. He hits it, and we've practiced, like we've done this at home, all this in the backyard. We've got bases, we've got a tee, we've done all that, and hits it and just holds onto the bat. And you can hear me in the video, drop the bat, drop the bat, drop the bat. And he just tucks it in his other arm and runs with it down to first with this thing tucked under his arm the whole way. And then the other dad at first, like grabs it from him, and then he hops.
Yeah. First base. Before he got to the base, he like jumped onto the base, and then he ran. The second video you put on
him going to
social
second,
media was like he went to second and paused and jumped on that base too. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, in his second time up to bat, he did drop the bat luckily and just ran. But
he actually hit it pretty well the second time. He did, too.
Yeah.
The second time was pretty good swing.
It was chaos. Super funny. I'm excited for you to be there this weekend. Just to have an extra set of hands, because it is a lot to try to, and he doesn't know exactly how to put his helmet on and all of that. Yeah. He doesn't know these other parents, and so he doesn't know who to ask, and so he's like looking for help. And so it'll be nice to have you back this weekend to go for game 2 and see how that goes.
I'm excited. I can't wait.
I can't wait. It was good. Good weekend. Sunday had a bit of a meltdown.
You sure did, didn't you?
I was like, I'm on all weekend. I have no second help. So it's like, mom, baby crying, all the things. So by the time I get to Sunday afternoon, I'm just tapped out. I just need an hour of quiet that is not sleeping, like just alone time, which I, can't have because you're still, traveling back. And then what killed me, and I told you this the other day, you barely call us all weekend. And then Sunday, because you're bored out of your mind after your barbecue lunch and you had all this time and you weren't flying out till late, you're calling us more often. And I'm like, oh my gosh, leave us alone. You haven't needed us for 72 hours. What do you need us now for?
I called you guys in the morning, I think.
Yes.
And then I called you. No, I'm sorry. I did not. I didn't call you in the morning. I called you at the Cruz's house to show you, because his parents hadn't seen you in a long time. So
yes, to say hello.
Them. And then I called you because I had part of Nike's ashes that I was dropping off at our old, but Nike's our dog, dropping off at our old apartment complex because she spent a lot of time there. So we wanted to make sure we had some memento there since I was going to be in town.
That's what I'm saying. So like, that's what I was trying to get to.
Those were the first 2 times I called you.
I know, but then like the rest of the afternoon, it was like subsequently every
No, it wasn't.
48 minutes. We'll go check.
No.
Anyway.
No, you're not.
So I'm already running on E. I just need a little bit of a break. You call me to drop Nike's ashes. And so like that, I wanted to be more engaged in that, but couldn't because I have a toddler and a baby. Yeah. The emotions kind of hit a little bit later, you're dropping ashes, in Texas where we like rescued her and everything. It's like that hit, and then your flight gets delayed, and then you're just like calling me, and I just lost it. And so I hung up on you because I was like, I'm done talking to you. I need a minute. And then
I was like, what the hell did I do?
And then like a couple hours later, Quentin's outside playing. It had been raining. He's got his like little firefighter, like water gun thing out. I look up. I'm in the middle of trying to make dinner. Keep it simple. Make a couple quesadillas. Kaya's sitting in the bouncer on the countertop, so I can get to her. I look out. This man is covered in mud, just covered in mud. I don't know what happened, but he's covered in mud.
I don't know where he found mud. That's what I'm trying to.
He was over there. Oh,
bye.
I got so aggressive.
Yeah, you need to chill out over there.
He was over off the side of the patio where the gutter runoff is, and there's a little bit of mud. He was spraying it and getting it muddy, but then like somehow was all over his
sitting in it.
His butt, his legs, his shirt. I mean, you name it, he's covered in mud. So I get his quesadilla, get him situated, and then you're talking to me on the camera. I pick up the phone. Blah 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 blah. Kaya's crying in the other room. Moral of the story is, I then subsequently burned my quesadilla twice. I made 2 quesadillas and burned them to a crisp. And so at this point, like, I'm so done. I can't even make a quesadilla. It takes 6 seconds to make a quesadilla, and they're burning to a crisp because if AJ's not trying to get me on the phone, Kaya's crying, or Quentin's telling me he needs more quesadilla or more drink or more of this, and I'm just like, holy shit.
So the only reason I was trying to call you is because I was at our sandwich shop, and I was gonna walk in and hope Johnny was actually there so that I could
That's
say
fine,
hi.
but you like get on the camera and you're like, I need you. Can you not answer me? And I'm like, no, I burned 2 quesadillas and your kid's covered in mud. What?
I immediately was like, you know what? I'm good. Thanks.
We survived. It was fine. Not the worst thing in the world.
You call it survival?
Yeah, survived. I didn't say we thrived. We survived.
You were thriving until you got to Sunday.
Thriving until Sunday. 72 hours is about my limit. Anything over 72 hours, I'm out. I'm out. But no, it was Quentin.
Yeah.
You know, he's about to be 4, so he's
got some emotions.
Yes, he's got the emotions, but as far as like his schedule and like, self-sufficiency and all that, he's totally fine. So yeah. So yeah, we made it all good there. So. But let's switch.
Should we talk? Yeah.
Let's
should we talk
gears.
Should we talk about something a little bit more for us?
What kind of? Sure, yeah, why not?
It's mostly for us. So we talked, I think, a couple episodes ago about you going to see Backstreet Boys. Maybe it was when we were doing the first episode because we were talking about Nick Carter.
Yeah, it was just kind of in passing, but yes. So I am going to Vegas with my mom in July to the Sphere for the Millennium residency. I am so pumped.
Yeah, so pumped that you bought some friggin' pajamas.
I did.
Some Backstreet Boys Millennium pajamas.
Sure did. Yeah, super pumped. They started this residency last year when I got pregnant. And so plus we had just come off a Disney trip for Quentin's 3rd birthday and had a few other things kind of going on into the back half of the year. And so I wasn't gonna be able to make it. And then plus I think their fall dates were getting too close to when I was cutting myself off from traveling. And so couldn't make it. Then they came back with some dates in February, but it was just too quick postpartum to be able to enjoy it. And then coincidentally enough, you're in the process of actually booking the J. Cole tickets that we'll talk about in a minute. And Backstreet Boys launches. They're coming back for a summer residency. So it's been a little hit or miss with their. It's like a residency, but it's not. And I don't know how long it's going. It's not like, oh, they're going to be there for years because other things come in and out of it at the same time.
Because it's the Sphere.
So yeah, I was like, I don't know if it's ever coming back. And so as soon as it came back, I was like, I'm going. I don't care who I'm going with, but I'm going. If I go, he wouldn't let me go alone. I was all game to go alone. He's like, you're not going to Vegas.
I just don't like the idea of you being in Vegas by yourself.
Trust me.
There's a lot of dangerous shit going on
30,000 millennial women at Backstreet Boys. I'm good. Safest place I'll be the whole time. Guaranteed. But no, very excited. So my mom and I are going. We just need to kind of figure out our outfits. We have not gotten that far. So it's all white with pops of Millennium Blue. Super stoked. I just have to sit down and hopefully get a little bit more baby weight off between now and July so I can figure something out that I like. But very, very excited for this year.
That's great. That's great. I'm so happy for you.
I know. I tried to get you to go. You like the Backstreet Boys. I don't know why you...
It's not that you tried to get me... Nobody would watch our kids for us. Like, your mom's like...
I think we get it.
Watching 2 children.
I think by then she would have been fine.
She would rather have gone to the concert, for sure.
Well, I think anybody would rather go to the concert.
I mean, I would have been fine. I think it might actually... The Sphere might give me motion sickness, to be honest with you.
It might. She has the same thing, so I don't know if she's... I don't know. We'll just load her up on Dramamine and hope for the best.
She might have to bring a little eye thing just to like and just listen.
I think we're gonna be high enough up though. So like I did make sure we're in the 300 level, like in the low section of the 300 level, but that's kind of where the screen actually looks the best. I think it's pretty distorted if you're up too high or up too low. So I think it'll kind of hopefully help us being in the middle. So the graphics are actually the way they're supposed to be without.
Well, and both of you have had LASIK since then, so
yeah, that's a story for another day. But
well, I'm going to a much better concert in August. There is not a better rapper in the game right now than Jermaine Lamar Cole. There's not. There's just not. And I'm so excited
that for a decade.
Somebody's got to do it. So he is my favorite rapper of all time. Kind of just like I grew up on J. Cole all the way from the Come Up all the way to now the Fall Off, which is a fantastic album for those of you listening. If you haven't listened to it, I don't know what your problem is. including you. It's so good. Your son loves the song on there. We sing it all the time together. So I'm very excited. That's here. I don't have to travel for it, but a couple of my buddies are coming up for that.
Yep.
Will and Hakeem.
Oh.
That's in August. The only unfortunate thing is it's a Wednesday night. This will be my 4th J. Cole concert, I think. So I went to KOD, which was actually my bachelor party down in San Antonio.
I kind of forgot you went to a concert for that.
I did. That was the whole reason we were going to San Antonio, because we didn't want to spend the money to go fly to Miami or something like that at that point.
Yeah. Also Miami.
We were all no. But we were all like early stages of jobs. Yeah. Your brother was in school. Like, it just wasn't the right time to do something that crazy. So I figured San Antonio was safe. A couple of us could drive, and
yeah.
But it was good. It was a good time. We had a great time at that. But so that went to that one. I went to the For Your Eyes concert before then. I went to the off season in Dallas. That was one of my favorite concerts of all time. Then now going to the fall off in August. Before we get into the next two here, I do want to ask you, like, what is your favorite concert you've ever been to? First concert and your favorite concert.
Oh, gosh, I think my first concert, my mom will have to check me on this, but I think it was the Judds.
Who?
I'm blanking on the other one's name, but I think it's a mom-daughter like country duo, Winona Judd. They were very popular in the 90s. They were very popular in the 90s.
Who? With who?
They were
your mom?
Yes, my mom. No, they were good. I remember them being good. And we may have gone with people here. It may have been with when we lived here in the KC area the first time. And so I believe that was my first concert. My favorite, I haven't actually really been to a ton of concerts. NSYNC was amazing. Like, I think had to be like 2000 or 01, like their Dirty Pop tour. The height of NSYNC, the height of, all that. So that was just epic.
Ramen Noodle Justin.
Oh yeah. And so NSYNC was great. We did Backstreet Boys in Dallas 7 years ago now, I think. And that was awesome purely because I didn't get to see them growing up. And so as a fan of them, it was just nice to get to experience them. It was their new album, the DNA album. So that was a lot of fun. And then another one I loved and appreciate more now is my dad took me to the House of Blues in Chicago. And I love this purely because it was like two unknowns at the time, opening for freaking Destiny's Child. First of all, Destiny's Child at the House of Blues in Chicago. Top tier. John Legend and an unknown Kanye were the two openers.
I wish he would have stayed unknown.
Again, this is like 04, around that time frame, maybe a little bit before that, 02, 03.
06.
No, it wasn't that late.
Kanye wasn't known until
That's what I mean.
6
he
or
was
7.
Unknown. Like, he was an opener. So it was John Legend. Not known at all. Just two openers. Opening for Destiny's Child at the House of Blues. It was super intimate. So I think that one, just from like the uniqueness factor, and then looking back being like, holy shit, I saw John Legend and Kanye open for Destiny's Child before they called it quits. Lineup. So yeah, it was pretty good.
That's a pretty solid lineup.
What about you?
My first was T-Pain and Ludacris in, I believe, Tulsa. Okay. So it was right at the height of T-Pain. He was on every song at that time. I think it was his Epiphany album with Bartender and all that on it. And then Ludacris was also kind of in the back end of his peak. He was more like, this is when he was like starting to act as well. So
I love
he was very popular at the time. And that was like the Moneymaker. I can't remember what album that was, but like Shake Your Moneymaker was on there. That kind of vibe. So that was a good time. I had a fantastic time at that concert. I then also went to the Bow Wow and Omarion Face Off tour at the same place right after, like a year after. So the whole like, let me hold you. Yeah, we did that. So I
don't unless you're watching, you missed out on whatever the hell fine. That was.
That's
I know what it is, but like
I hate you. I hate you so much. So then my favorite has to be Astroworld. I mean, that concert.
Travis
awesome.
Scott, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I saw him open for Kendrick Lamar on the Damn tour. he only had like a 30-minute set, but it was cool. I've seen some really good, like I saw Anderson .Paak at one of the J. Cole shows he opened for him. He had a 30-minute set and he ran through 8 songs and played every single instrument on the stage. Super talented musician. That was super, super cool. So, but yeah, favorite concert is probably Astroworld. That concert was insane.
Nice. The other two on here, Bluey's big play is 2 days after you go to J. Cole. So we got a packed week in August.
Awesome.
But that is one of Quentin's birthday gifts. So he does not know about that just yet. But we've got front row tickets to Bluey's big play. And then he and his parent of choice will get to go and do a meet and greet with Bluey afterwards. So you're
going to be so pissed if he picks
We'll
me.
see. I mean, just for the love of God, take a picture or a video.
For that. I will take pictures for that. I don't struggle to take pictures when my kids are involved.
But
that I don't struggle for.
So yeah, we didn't feel like paying for 4 VIP tickets because soapbox children under the age of 2 for anything, any sporting event, any concert, anything should not have to pay a ticket.
No.
If you want to charge me like a $20, I think I said this to you when we did March Madness, right? Because it was we had tickets to a suite for the Big 12 tournament, and for Kaya to come, she had to be a ticketed individual, and we had suite tickets. What is a 2-month-old going to do in a suite?
What's she going to do?
Be strapped to my chest and asleep? Like, she's not drinking, she's not eating, she's not watching basketball. She didn't even know where she is. So, like,
right.
And this concert's the same way. Anybody, regardless of age, requires a ticket. And I'm like, that's a bunch of bullshit. I will die on that hill. Like,
it's horseshit.
So backtracking, he gets to choose one parent because I did not want to pay for 4 VIP tickets. So 2 of us are VIP, 2 of us are not. He has to be accompanied with 1 VIP adult to go meet Bluey. So we'll see who he picks. We'll report back in August on how that goes, but that's coming up. And then I know a bunch of people saw the R&B tour, Raymond and Brown, Usher and
You're
Chris
sitting
Brown.
as far away from the stage as possible.
I would love to be front row for that.
No, you
2 of my favorites. Oh my gosh. I don't even need you there. I'll go alone.
The hell you will. The hell you will. I know what they do at those concerts. You are not getting picked out of the crowd. Your ass is sitting in the nosebleeds.
No.
You can wear binoculars. I don't care. Sit in the nosebleeds.
We'll see. Anyway, I don't even know when tickets drop, but we're on the pre-sales, so we're gonna attempt to get tickets for that tour because I've not.
The only
seen
bad
Chris
thing
Brown.
is that one's not here.
Well, I've been wanting to see him, so
he's one of my favorite artists, and he's arguably the best entertainer of all time, including Michael Jackson, and I'll stand on that hill. So
and Usher's got a great catalog also. So I am so interested in how they're gonna.
I'm singing my heart out. I don't care. I will be singing my heart out, but we will be sitting in the nosebleeds. You're not sitting anywhere near that stage.
Yeah.
The only bad thing is those are not here.
Yeah.
One option's in Dallas, but either way, I'm pretty excited about that one. Hopefully we can get tickets. Hopefully they're not outrageous.
Yes, and then hopefully we can coerce my parents into watching the kids for a night. So we'll see. Thanks, Mom and Dad. All right, well, let's transition to our last segment of the day. This was just a fun little goofy game I pulled together. A little bit of this or that. These are a little random, a little weird.
Okay.
So time travel to the past or to the future?
Why don't you answer first on this one?
I think I'd like to go to the past.
Why?
I don't exactly know when. That's not part of the question, but there's a lot of really cool times in history that I think I would like to see. I also would just love to go back to the early 2000s, like when we grew up, on that peak of watching the internet be born. We were in that sweet spot of having access to technology, but not too much. I'm boring you now.
Exhausted from landscaping.
And so yeah, I think I'd like to go to the past. What about you?
I would choose the past. And I would go back to a time right before Facebook was invented and invent it myself. And we would not have to work.
And we wouldn't be talking here.
No, we'd be, yeah. I mean, we could still do this, but we would not.
Well, if you invented Facebook, then there's no chance you meet me. Let's just put that out there.
Could have been my first Facebook friend. You don't know that. God finds a way.
Gross. All right. Next question. Teleportation or invisibility?
Well, I'm too outgoing, I think, for invisibility. I don't think I need to creep up on anybody. I make friends with just about anybody. So that part, I mean, it's cool. Like it would be cool to be able to be invisible. That would be sweet. But teleportation,
To
to be
never
able
have
to
to sit in
go,
traffic again, or just like
never sit
go
in
wherever.
traffic, never pay for a flight in my life.
Yeah.
I'm just there.
Yeah.
We could go travel the world in 60 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, sign me up.
Teleportation
What about you?
all day long. And invisibility again, I think would be cool, but people are assholes. I don't need to hear the shit you're saying about me behind my back.
Although invisibility playing hide and seek with Quentin would be hysterical. He would shit his pants.
He about
Because
me.
you could turn it on. Oh, that was so okay. Hold on. He basically pulled invisibility on you. Okay, so I'm so happy you brought that up. So we're outside, and we come inside. We need to shower. Quentin wanted to play hide and seek, and I was like, it was about to storm, so we're like, we need to get you in the shower before the storms hit, so that we don't have any issues. And Amber's like, I'll let you play hide and seek out. You can come back down. We can play a little bit of hide and seek before you have to go to bed.
Yeah.
So he's like, okay, I'm in. So we go shower. We come back downstairs. I sit down, and I think I was feeding Kaya or holding her or something. And you two start playing hide and seek, and he's horrible terrible at this game. For the record, he's typically terrible, but I got him locked in on one of these. So the first time he's like giggling in his hiding spot, so everyone knew where he was.
He's also hiding in a giant Bluey like bed that he's like under the blanket, like you can see where he is.
Where's Quentin is what he wants you to say all the time, and then he starts giggling when you do that, so you can find him. So then the next time you hide, you hidden like behind the couch at a good spot, and he just like did not look over there for
it was 5
minutes, like full 5 minutes.
He also gets a little like timid, distracted. He gets distracted, but I think he also gets a little nervous, like someone's gonna scare him, because like we do like mess around every once in a while, like not intentionally to like traumatize the kid, but like I think he was like waiting for me to jump out from somewhere.
Yeah. So then he gave up and he started like doing other things, and then he finally found her. So then he's like, okay, I'm gonna hide this time. And I was like, you can't hide in the same place, buddy. You've got to hide somewhere else, and you've got to be quiet. And so Eric counts. And he goes and hides like around the corner in his playroom, like up against the wall. Perfect spot. Like didn't move, didn't make a sound. Well, and he's
like, it's like right by, we have a changing tray, but then we have this like between our living room and our playroom, it's like it was designed to be a dining room. So in between is like a dry bar and a closet. And so there's like a weird little cutout of a wall.
Yeah.
Like so this room is like inset, and then you can, that he can stand behind.
Yeah. So then Amber stops counting and tries to cheat. She looks at me.
Well, I thought he maybe had gone and hid where I had hid previously. So I actually was like, is he back there? Because I'll play this game out a little bit more if he is behind the couch.
Stop it.
I wasn't going to cheat. I was going to find him, but I just, I thought
what
he
did I say?
Where I did.
What did I say whenever you looked at me?
I don't remember.
I ain't telling you shit.
Okay.
I'm not a snitch. Never have been.
So, and it's like dark. Like that room, he never turned the light on in there and everything. So
So she starts walking in there to try to like, she didn't know where he was at all.
No.
And then he jumped out, and she literally like jumped out of her shoes.
It was almost like so in The Office when Dwight is walking around at the like arcade or whatever, and Angela comes up behind him and he turns. It was like, where'd you come from? Like, I was not prepared.
So good.
I was not prepared.
And he was so proud.
He was.
He was so proud. He came and gave me such a big high five. He was so happy with himself.
I know. But, yes. Anyway, so derailed. Zombie apocalypse or alien invasion? Alien invasion is the only right answer. I'm taking the aliens all day.
I'm not trying to throw hands with zombies for eternity.
I do not do zombies. Zombies and clowns are two things
I'm not scared of them. I mean, I play Call of Duty zombies, so I should be good at it. Alien invasion for sure, though, because if you said I could make friends with the wall, I think I could make friends with aliens.
Yes. Speak all languages or read minds?
I think I'd like to speak all languages. I think that would be so cool. Like reading minds is like that. You're just gonna get yourself in a spot where negativity is just too much.
It's kind of like invisibility, right? Like you're gonna wind up hearing things you don't.
Like I would love to be able to speak all languages, because then you can communicate with anybody in the world, and I think that would be such an awesome thing. I don't even care about being able to hear other people talk about other stuff, but like to be able to speak every language,
or just like be able to travel anywhere and not have to worry about navigating or being anywhere. Yeah, I think it'd be
and not looking like a stupid American when you go. Like you're just, it's like, oh well, I know the language. We're good. Like we can roll. Because I want to go to Japan. That's one of the places that I like on my bucket list. Before, I don't even like Europe, yes, but like Japan is like one of the first places I want to go. It looks so clean.
Yeah. Inbox at 0 or organized chaos? I know how you live your life.
So mine's organized chaos.
I don't know that I would call it organized. It's just chaos. Mine is inbox at 0. I don't want a notification on my phone. I don't want unread shit. Get it out. Clear as day. This man's inbox gives me anxiety. All of the
I just don't open the junk mail all the time. That's really
no.
I
you
open
at
the
one point, your work inbox had like 11,000 emails in it, and because you're like, they're organized, they're sorted. I'm like,
but I don't need to open all of them. Some of them are like, delete. Some of them are like just
delete.
That's a lot of effort.
You can have an AI bot do that for you now. Just clean it up.
It's a lot of effort.
Clean it up.
It's a lot of effort.
Swimming pool or beach?
I like the beach. Yes, the swimming pool's fun. I do like the swimming pool, but there's something about it. Plus, we talked about this earlier. Big fan of beach volleyball. Like, there's usually that around the beach.
Not in the United States. The sand is different. Like, I've been to several beaches now in Mexico and Jamaica. It's different. I like international beaches. Robot butler or talking animal sidekick?
A robot butler? Are you kidding me? Somebody do shit for me? Yeah. Yeah, a robot butler all day. Like a talking animal sidekick. Like, we're talking Brian from Family Guy. Like, I whatever.
That's where you went?
An animal sidekick. Okay. Yeah. Who are you thinking? Scooby-Doo?
No, but that's actually a good one. No, but I'm taking robot butler. Take some stuff off of my to-do list.
Yeah, 100%. Animal sidekick is another. We already have a almost 4-year-old that runs his mouth all day.
Yes.
So
he's not an animal, though.
No, but like, we don't need another voice. I need somebody to do some shit for me.
Fair point. All right, last one. Learn any skill or heal any injury.
I actually am torn on. This is the first one that is not a no-brainer for me.
Why? So
I'll let you answer first.
I mean, I'm actually kind of torn too. I'm weird with injuries. Like, I'm not super squeamish or anything, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a doctor or nurse or anything for that reason. Like, my compassion level is really, really low. I'm sorry. That sounds really harsh, but it is.
It's higher than you think it is.
It is. But I mean, like, I'm not like bedside manner and all that. Like, I'm not built to do that. Like,
no, you are not.
My brother is going to school to be a nurse anesthetist. Like, he definitely has the demeanor and the attitude.
You don't have the word is patience.
Correct.
You don't have that.
Correct. Do not. So I'm gonna probably go with learn any skill.
Okay. So
I like to be good at things, so then I could just be good at all the things.
I'm torn because, like, anybody that knows the job market these days, it'd be nice to know any skill because you could just be top of the list for literally anything. It would be cool to learn any skill you want, right? But I would also love to heal injuries, like in particular, like for kids, right? I think it would be cool. Like I think of the kids across the street that constantly have their arms broken and stuff. It's like, let's just heal that, get you back to the sports you're playing because you have so much joy playing those. Seeing a kid have the joy of, like, that's why I'm so excited for T-ball, like seeing Quentin be happy when he does something right in a sport.
Yeah. Even just in general, but just healing an injury would just be nice. I would also heal my favorite players' injuries in professional sports. I think that would be, so to me, I think it is heal any injury. I think learn a new skill would be cool, but to me, I think I have a better patience and thought process and mindset for that than you do. Again, there's a reason I'm not in the medical profession. There's actually a lot of reasons I'm not in the medical profession, but that is number one. Well, that does it for today's episode of Mixed Media. You can follow us on Instagram and TikTok at the Mixed Media Pod. Subscribe on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. And you can send us your emails at themixedmediapod@gmail.com. If you have any ideas for topics we should discuss, please leave those in the comments here or on our social media. We'll see you next time.
Bye, everybody. Peace out.